Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you how I make Grenadian beef soup. So if you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put on your post notification bell so you don't miss each time we upload. Also don't forget to share the videos and thank you so much for your support thus far. Now let's get into this video. We're going to start off by prepping the beef, and here I have some beef all seasoned that I did season in advance, and you want to do that to get the flavors infused into your beef. Also the beef bone can be used as well. I don't have any on hand, so I'm just using only beef. And next we are going to add it to a pot. So what we are going to do, we are going to pressure the beef for roughly 20 minutes, and that basically helps with the cooking process. Once I would have added in the beef, I'm going in with water, and I'm just adding water and then some. I'm adding a good amount simply because I don't want during the pressuring process for the beef to burn. So I will allow that to boil and move on. So for the provisions, I have here some Irish potatoes as well as a dashing, and we will prep those and I will speed up the process. So here it is, and I did chop it into cubes, and I am going to now set that aside. Also we will be using some frozen cassava and sweet potatoes. Checking the beef and it's actually boiling, so now I'm going to put on the pressure rubber and allow it to pressure for that 20 minutes, and then I will come back to show you what it looks like. So after that 20 minutes and then some, this is what the beef is looking like, and as you can see there is still a good amount of water in there, which is our stock. Alright, so I'm just using a knife to cut through to show you how nice and soft and easy it is to cut through the beef, which is what we want. We don't want any issues when we are cooking the soup. So I will separate them and come back. Here is the beef and the beef stock all separated, and we are using every single thing. Alright, so we are using everything back into our soup. So I'm going to set that aside for the time being, and I will move on to the next process. So here are some of the seasonings I will be using for the soup. I have here some onions, some garlic, some bell peppers, as well as some green seasoning. Pimento peppers can be used as well. Next to a pot, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of oil. And what we are going to do, we are going to add in the seasonings mentioned before, and we are going to saute it for a couple minutes, and that basically helps with the flavors being infused together with each other, and of course bringing out the flavors. So I will mix that really well once added, and then we are going to saute it, and I will come back to show you. So here it is after about a couple minutes, and this is what it looks like. Next I'm just adding in the beef, and once the beef has been added, I'm just going to mix it in really well until it's combined in that wonderful seasoning. And of course we're going to saute it for a couple more minutes, which basically helps with the beef getting some of that wonderful flavors from the seasoning we just sauteed. So once it's done, I will come back to show you the next step. Here I'm just adding in the beef stock, and you don't want to skip that step. You want to add it back in because all the goodness are in that beef stock. Once that has been added, I am going in with water. So I'm just adding some water at this point, and we'll add as I go along. Next I have here some carrots, and I'm just going to add that in. Also okra can be added as well. I'm just giving that a quick mix, and I will allow it to boil, and I will move on to the next step. Here I'm just going to make the dumplings, and I would have shown you guys how I made dumplings several times, so I'm just speeding through the process. Once I'm finished with the dumplings, I'm setting that aside, and I'm going to check the pot. So it is boiling, and next I'm adding in the provisions. Now any kind of provisions can be added, like yams, green banana, also plantain, anything that you have on hand. And once I would have added in the dashing and the Irish potatoes, I'm going in with the frozen cassava and the sweet potatoes. Now the cassava and the sweet potatoes are a bit big right now simply because of how I froze them, but as the cooking process goes along I will be able to cut it into smaller pieces. Next I'm just adding in some water, and then I will give that a really good stir until everything is well combined, and then we are going to allow it to come to a boil before we move on to adding anything else to the soup. Also, I want you to comment below, let me know how you make your beef soup. Once the soup is boiling, I am next going to go in with the dumplings, and the dumplings can be made into any shape or size as desired. I'm just going to do little balls today. I did make some a little bit bigger than the other, but that's okay. So I'm just adding that in, and then we will move on. Don't forget to comment and let us know in the description box below, or in the comment section I should say, what or how you make your beef soup. So next it's time for adding the other seasonings. Here I'm adding in some more green seasonings because you can't have enough green seasoning. You want that to be really tasty. And I add in some cayenne pepper for my heat, black pepper, or if you have scotch bonnet, that can be added, as well as some salt for flavor. I did also add in a little bit of sugar, which I forgot to get on camera. This basically helps with the flavor profile. So I did allow it to cook and checked it for the flavors and everything, and now it's done. So this is what it looks like. I will plate and come back to show you. Here is the final plate of our Grenadian beef soup, sorry. Why am I saying beef stew? But this is what it looks like. I really do hope that you did enjoy today's video. Also, if you do have avocado on hand, it goes perfectly well with the beef soup. So thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to comment below, let us know what you think, and we will see you in our next video. Bye bye.